what's going on here, but me and Jerry, there's Jer. Me and Jerry Lewis, we're out here in Arapahoe County, and coming down, wow, it's super shaky. Ellie, thank you. So we're out in Arapahoe County. This is Arapahoe Road and Lima Street, and we were in that traffic right there. I see these women have stopped to get this close to record, so I definitely want to see what's going on too.
Has he been searched? Have we sweared him?
Where are you guys taking him?
Lots and lots of cops here.
I saw you in Chester. They said that he had a warrant for his arrest.
Huh.
He was standing at the bus stop.
This woman over here is telling Jerry that all they're saying is that he had a warrant for his arrest. He was standing at the bus stop. Boy, it's sure a lot of cops for one lone guy having a warrant.
No reason.
Wow,
No, but I mean, I live here.
it's quite the response. There's Jerry Lewis. So nice to be with Jerry today. We were taking care of some court crap. I don't know, this dude was sitting on the sidewalk in handcuffs. He can't move his leg. It's not easy.
You guys gonna let him know where he's going? If we're gonna call his mom, can you tell
Here
us
comes
where
the
you're
fire department. An ambulance. Showing him his property.
Make sure you're check talk to you. Yeah.
Always record the popo. She said he was at the bus stop?
Yeah, just sitting at the bus stop.
Just sitting at the bus stop.
Yeah.
So she's saying she's going to call his mom. How does she know his mom? Huh?
I believe the other one knows him.
This other woman knows him?
I believe so.
Was she with him at the bus stop?
I guess so. She said she doing it but she just at the bus stop, just sitting there. They said he had a warrant for his arrest. Are you good?
Yeah, how do they know the guy sitting at the bus stop has a warrant? And why so many cops? They're calling medical because they hurt him. Did you see he couldn't straighten his leg out? Sweet tea audits, that's right. Always record. So this is the Arapahoe County Sheriff's Department. There's no local law enforcement here. I think this is all unincorporated. Is this, are we in Centennial? Oh, that's right. I forgot. But Arapahoe serves Centennial for the city of Centennial. Let's go listen to this.
We don't get in trouble. Okay, because I mean, it's like
like
Not
I've never
unless you
seen.
guys are coming up and trying
No,
to
I've
pull
never
people
seen
off
anything
and
like
stuff
this.
that.
And I've lived here 17
We
years.
just want you to maintain a safe distance, that's all. And that's why I showed up and started handling you on doing crowd control. That's all it was, okay? So, I'm going to give you guys my business card with the case number on the back. That was the other officer's name. Are you both together or
No,
separate?
completely separate.
Okay. All right. Do you want one of mine as well, ma'am?
Oh, these are two different
Yeah,
cards?
two different cards. One's
So that woman in the-
because somebody was asking for it.
in the
The
long
guy right there,
sleeve
that's
shirt.
Deputy Calderon.
Apparently it's just
That gentleman
a random
closest to us
citizen
is
that did the right thing and started
the guy back
recording.
there is Deputy Gutierrez.
Here, see Calderon.
No. So, but the number on the back of the card is the incident report number. That you have a report written on this, and that's all documented. Does that make sense?
Yep.
What's the warrant for?
I'm not quite sure.
Auto theft, they said.
You're not
He stole a
sure.
car even though he's standing at the bus stop.
Auto theft, huh?
Right, I got one of those for the scooter. Remember that?
Yeah, they can say whatever
They
they
give
want.
me an for a scooter.
For a scooter. Were you with him? Are you with him?
I was driving. I stopped as soon as I saw the car.
Red light here.
And you saw this going down? And you started recording? Awesome.
We're going to be witnesses to this incident. Is that okay?
Huh.
What's
Now
your
he's
last name?
finding them to be
J.U.A.
witnesses. Boy, I wouldn't give them shit.
No, I'm gonna testify for this guy right here.
You be careful
J-U-A-R-E-C.
giving them
What's
your
your
information.
Why?
She's a
Be careful.
Just tell me why, and I won't.
Well,
And your middle name?
why'd you stop and record?
Because it's wrong.
Because I see a guy standing at a bus stop.
I agree.
The two cop. I live in Greenwood Village. 17 years. I've never seen anything like this.
Yeah?
I didn't hear any. You have the right to blah blah blah.
So why would you trust them?
You make a good point.
You can do whatever you want. You have your right. I wouldn't give a shit. That's what I would do. They want your witnesses. They want you to be witnesses for them
Yep.
with your personal information.
Thank you for letting me know.
It's all right. I was trying to, but she doesn't want to give him her information.
Okay, well, it's only
Can't
on my
trust
body
him.
mark camera. It's recorded.
Well, I haven't said anything. Maybe it's good.
Mm-hmm.
And you know the funny thing is, if they check the car, it's my mom's car. I was going to get her lunch to bring her to Greenwood Village. So do I look like I'm 88 years old?
Doesn't matter. They have no reason to worry. You've got the case number.
Yeah,
So
and I
the
have
best
my
thing
video.
you can do. The
Just
best
leave?
thing. No. Well, yeah. I mean, you can watch it record. Thank you for doing what you did. But you've got the case number, so you can follow that through the courts, and then you contact this public defender, or you go get the case and you figure out his name and
Robert
contact
Harris.
with him.
He already gave us his name, Robert
Did he?
Harris, and his mom's name and his phone number to call
He
her.
did all that while they were doing this. Wow.
I mean, I grew up in New York, and my parents, when I finished high school, moved here to get away from it all. My daughter's in Portland in college to become a civil rights attorney. I swear, I've never seen anything like it. You know that syndrome about they all look alike? And they
you have no idea.
Did they tackle this?
Yeah,
How many cops were on it?
two of them. When he left to go from the bus stop.
And can I get your information since you're a witness to the majority of this here?
I don't know yet. I'm still thinking about it.
Okay. All right.
Like I said, we are a witness for him. His mother has information for us that I gave her. I have the phone number. They can contact us.
Well, I would be remiss in my duties if I didn't at least ask.
Yeah,
Can
you
you
can
send
ask.
me,
She can tell you no.
a copy of your video so we can have it for the report as well?
No.
Okay.
No. Once if he gets a lawyer and that lawyer
Yep.
tells me what
Good
to do,
job.
that is what I will do.
Right on.
So whatever his defense lawyer will tell me to do, I will do. Not
Okay.
you guys.
Okay.
So what did they decide? Hospital, jail?
And ma'am,
Right, both.
if you've got my card there with that information,
Which
as well,
are you?
I'm
They're
Sergeant
working.
Workman.
This
Okay.
sergeant's working these two ladies hard. They were the first ones to see it all go
I don't know
down,
who tagged
and they
you.
started
I'm not gonna say
recording.
who did it.
No.
I don't know who did what here. Okay.
Oh, talking to him right now.
Okay. So.
Is that him?
Guy in the camera that you know this.
Okay.
Okay. Now, this is
So they're not going to transport him.
You decide if you want to cooperate with us. But just so you know, in case you don't want to give me your name or anything right now, if you do change your mind later and want to give us access to that video so we can see it, my email address is on there.
sergeant
That's how
right
you
here,
can communicate
too.
with me electronically.
Is he
or you
okay?
can call.
He's not going with any medical care? Okay.
Guys, we're using treatment, but we can't talk about it.
Wow.
Okay?
I'd like to show you something if it's okay with you.
We can't show our CCIC.
Well, the component.
Oh, he has one on his body too, but he took it off.
He doesn't want
It
to
fell off when you tackled him?
His camera fell off.
Okay.
Mine was on from the beginning, from when we first
So what made you approach him at the bus stop?
I just wanted to show that.
Did somebody call?
Yes, I mean,
Somebody called. We got a call for service
Possible domestic.
about a possible domestic.
He refused medical.
A few different stories going on here.
At the bus stop. I guess when they went up to him. So somebody in here called. Where else could they call if he's at the bus stop? Somebody in here.
Was there another
Because
person?
he said he
with
lives
him?
in Denver.
Hey, ma'am,
Yes.
can I talk to you for a moment?
Sure, you can talk to me.
So we got called out here,
Uh-huh.
because this gentleman, right, somebody matching his exact description,
Mm-hmm.
was seen shoving or punching a female matching your description to the floor on the grass right over here.
Matching my
Yeah,
description?
tie-dye shirt with black leggings. I'm not sure if it's you or not. I just want to ask: were you with him at all? Do you know him at all?
No,
You never seen him before?
that's all I'm going to say.
Okay, so you
I'm
don't
not
know
a
him.
victim.
You're not a victim.
No,
Okay. Well, I just have to do my investigation. Is it okay if I get your name really quick?
no, I
You-
won't give you my name.
You don't want to give me your name?
Nope.
And you say you don't know him?
I said I'm not a victim.
Okay, but you don't know him. You said
I'm not going to
you know?
answer any more questions.
Okay, you don't have to talk to me, but like I said, we're trying to do an investigation. If you don't want to talk to me, you don't have to.
I know.
You're not suspect of a crime.
I
He was a
know.
suspect of a crime.
I understand that.
Okay.
But I understand my rights as
That's
well.
fine, yeah, and that's perfectly fine.
And I'm not into...
And do you have a nickname or something that I
No.
can call you?
No.
Okay, so I'll just call you ma'am. Okay,
Sure.
ma'am, at this point, there's nothing else that I need to ask you.
Is
You're
your
free to
body
go.
cam on?
Oh, it's on 24/7.
What do you mean I'm free to go? Were you detaining me?
No, you weren't detained. I just had to ask you questions about this thing. But I'm telling you right now, you're free to go. You don't have to stay here. You can stay here if you want to.
Yep.
Right.
Free to go.
Did
Free
you
to
all have
stay.
any other questions for us? I'm the supervisor on scene.
I just want to know. I mean, first it was a warrant. Now it's,
Well,
possible.
the initial contact was for the DV, but then after speaking with him, they found out he had a warrant, and then that's when
A warrant in
this
Denver?
incident occurred.
What was the warrant in Denver for?
I don't know about the warrant. I just know it's a warrant. You can find.
Does
that
anybody
information
know?
out.
Well, it's
I
public
heard it was for
information.
auto theft.
You heard it was for auto theft, but you don't know.
So do you recognize her?
She matches the description. The same exact type of shirt and leggings. Tie-dye, black shirt, black leggings. I would show you that stuff if you're willing to give us your name as a witness to everything that happened here. I have no problem showing that to
Little
you. It's on my-
bribery.
It's confidential law enforcement records right now, but we're happy
No,
to
I know.
discuss
We're
it.
happy
but
to
the thing-
negotiate with you
You gotta understand,
to get your
61 years
information.
old, moving here from New York, living in Greenwood Village, Long Island. Okay. So I moved
Long
here
Island?
with my family from New York when I finished high school. Went to see you, live in Greenwood Village, and I'm sitting at the light to turn right to go to Brookdale, Greenwood Village to see my mom.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting at the light, and I see the cops talking to him at the bus stop, and all of a sudden, because I put the windows down, he's running.
So at first they were just talking, and then he's running.
Yeah.
Okay.
So two different answers. First, I get told somebody made a call about domestic violence. Somebody else said, well, he matches the description for auto theft. I mean,
No. So
So we can
That might
discuss the
have
call
gotten
with you, but I'm not going to have them show you what was written in the call notes. Does that make sense?
yeah.
Because that's still a law enforcement
really
record.
want
So,
our
We have
so
ways-
I didn't know that you guys have the right to just kind of like pull over and approach a guy, and if he doesn't want to talk to you, and he decides to walk away, that you follow him, and then he starts to run, and you tackle him.
that's not what happened.
Visually from the car,
I get you. Yeah, from your perspective, right?
I didn't
Perspective is
hear
valid.
any,
I get it.
we need to bring you into the station to talk to you, any memorandum rights. All I know is the next thing I know, they're chasing him and tackling him.
So here's what the deputies told me when I got on scene here, okay? Match the description of somebody who was involved in a possible domestic disturbance between a man and a woman, okay? They went and contacted him and asked him for his information, which he provided, which came back showing that it might not be who he says it is, okay? So they asked him again. He provided the correct name and date of birth.
Robert Harris,
I don't know.
that's what he told us.
Okay, I don't know.
I don't know where
Because
she
I
is.
wasn't here for that. I don't know what name he gave. I'm just telling you a very brief synopsis of
Okay.
what I was informed of, all right?
Okay.
And then after that, the deputies confirmed, and he mentioned that he had a warrant, and they went to detain him
And we asked
because
him what the warrant was for, and he said car theft.
and they went to detain him, okay? And then that's when he resisted, okay?
Started to run away.
Yes. So that's
Why they
what I was
tackled
told
him?
up until this point in time. So everything else will be evaluated. Okay, we have a process for use of force review and all this stuff. It doesn't get swept under the rug or anything weird like that. Had you provided your name, our investigators would contact you and ask you to fill out a statement, or you can do that now if you'd like. Okay, but if you're not going to provide that, we can't really get much else from you about what it is that you saw. All right, you could go the route of the other lady and say that, you know, when his attorney gets a hold of the
Well,
report.
She was on this side of the street, so we
Right.
saw it from two different angles.
But you know what I'm saying? It's like I could either try to get information for the report and document everything that happened right now, or we could just make it go longer and try to get all this information later on.
I need to talk to my daughter first.
Okay, that's fine.
I
By
now
all
know
means,
that
and like
you're.
I said-
I see you're Sergeant Workman,
Yeah, my email address
and I'll
is
tell
on
her
there,
what I saw.
and the case number's on the backside.
Because she also, since 8th grade, created a nonprofit helping the homeless. And so a lot of Friday nights or Saturday
That's all
nights.
commendable and everything,
we
but
would
I've got
go and
another
get
call to
stuff
service
and
to
feed
get
the
to
homeless.
of
Oh,
a
wow.
death
No, I understand.
investigation.
I
So
just you gotta
And
look
you
at it
didn't
from
have
my
time for
shoes. To be
this.
sitting at the red light and see what I saw, I was just like, what the heck? Why are they? I mean, I
Right.
thought he was gonna get hurt.
right.
So you determine
Okay.
if that's how they handle it.
Okay.
If my daughter says it's okay to call you, I will call you.
Yeah, okay. Did you have any other questions? Did you need a business card from me or anything?
Yeah, I'll take your card, please.
All right.
Physically, he was okay.
You guys actually did a good job by at least trying to converse with the general public that's witnessing the actions. So
Well,
thank
I try
you.
to be as transparent as I can, but to a certain extent, I'm not going to divulge police reports at this point in time because we haven't even reviewed them all
Right,
ourselves.
and
So-
if you're doing your job
Yeah.
right, everything's fine.
right,
You know?
right.
And your body cams will tell the whole story. That's why you wear them. And you're putting the case number on there?
They were a passerby, that's all I can tell.
They're the ones that said the female was on.
Yeah.
And the other gal called his mom, so. And you're not a policeman?
Yeah, he's a sergeant with Arapahoe County.
Oh, you just don't have to wear a uniform?
He's,
All right,
he's
thank
assigned
you.
to a different duty than we are. He just happens to be riding with me.
Wow.
So,
All right. Well,
All right, any
hopefully
other
I
questions,
wasn't
ladies?
out of line at all.
I'm really wondering
Okay.
where this victim is.
if you guys do want to file a complaint with Internal Affairs or anything like that, the number should be is professional standards.
Okay,
That one there, 4014.
that's awesome.
I don't think it says IA on here anymore.
Professional
It does.
standards or
Professional
IA.
standards.
All right.
Okay.
All right, Sergeant Workman.
All right.
Thank you.
Take care.
So they're telling me I match the description of the victim, supposed victim. Imagine that. You be careful here. You did the right thing.
You know my daughter? She knows representatives. She's even testified on Capitol.
You got a card?
Yeah.
Can I have it so I can be in contact with you?
Oh, my card? No.
Oh,
I'll text you.
all right.
Did you see it?
Stay in touch.
Just text me.
Thank you. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. God, I love that. When you see just people randomly knowing that they should report the police. That's excellent. That's excellent. Why do I always get tagged as either having committed a crime that I didn't commit, hence the Planet Fitness debacle with old Littleton PD when I committed, what was that? When I was suspected of committing, what was it, Ellie? Armed robbery or some shit. And I come here, they see me walk up on the seat. Oh, Jerry, we were driving by, literally, and Jerry and I were just talking, literally seconds before we saw this, just talking about what I witnessed in the Denver jail, in the Denver downtown jail, with the mistreatment and targeting of blacks and hooking. And then we drive up on this and we see this black man kind of rolling all over around on the sidewalk. Yeah, I stole a backpack. But what was the crime?
When I tell you I had a warrant, then run. That makes sense.
Yep. Well, but he wasn't that far.
You don't tell nobody you have a warrant, they didn't run. We run anyway. You know what I mean?
Well, he gave him, they said he gave them his name.
But still, you don't tell them you have a warrant and then run. You just run. Okay?
I don't think he told him that he had a warrant. I think they ran him.
No, he said that. He said that he told them that he had a warrant.
Oh, shit. Really? I don't know. There were several different stories being told there.
That's why I walked over there.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
He said they told him he had a warrant. They ran check on him and no. That's why they decided to arrest him. He thought they want to run. You don't do shit like that. You do run first.
And you better run fast.
Yeah, swift. And to the cul-de-sac.
Yeah, but listen, you know, running from the cops nowadays warrants murder, being shot in the back. You know it, Jerry. So that's why you tell him, you know, you don't run.
You get your hands in the air.
I don't know. I'd tell him not to run.
You see, if you a skinny guy, you better run.
I don't know though. I think he was hurt. I really do think he was hurt.
His back.
It was his back.
He tells his back.
Hey, tell everybody hi. It's been a long time.
Hey, it's been a long time, y'all. How y'all doing? It's Jerry.
It's Jerry Lewis. It's so nice to be hanging out with Jerry. So nice.
Back again. Oh, it feels good.
Elle Croft, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let's see, Ellie. Okay, so yeah, that was crazy.
That was crazy.
But I'm glad we recorded, and it was really nice seeing those women do the same thing.
You know,
they saw something.
She told me, she said, I apologize. Like, for what?
Yeah, why was she?
I said, for them, I said, you can't apply for them. That's them. You know? She said, I never knew, you know, how. I said, I never knew it was like that. Yes, it's still like that. Nothing changed. What's changed a year?
Like I said, Jerry and I were just talking seconds prior to seeing that about what I saw. Yeah. I mean, my eyes did not lie in the jail. We were actually talking about it when we drove up on that.
Yeah.
That was crazy. That was crazy. All right. Well, we're going to go, you guys. Okay? Thank you very much for being in here. Thank you, mods. Ellie, I appreciate it. I'm going to be touching base probably later, possibly in the morning. I got court tomorrow.
Hey.
Regan's not going to go to jail tomorrow.
No, she's not. You can't have that. It's too valuable.
See?
Too
Jerry
valuable.
knows. Jerry knows.
Ooh, too valuable. Like platinum.
Bye, guys.